Coaster Coasters, talking homelessness today, and I've got Kelly with me. Kelly, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Life got a bit interesting for you before your involvement with AC.care. Tell me what was going on.
So I lived at home or lived with family with my 7-year-old son, and I didn't want to live at home like back with my parents. I had a house, a rental, and they wanted to renovate, so therefore I had to move back in. There's no housing, very, very limited housing in Robe, sort of Airbnbs and no rentals, no properties for sale. And so I moved in with family, and that got pretty hectic and a bit too much. I didn't have a great relationship with one of my family members, and so it forced me to move into a motel in Robe. So
Kelly.
Which was astronomical at $500 a week rent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kelly, I'm going to ask you a question that I've been told by my mum never to ask a lady. How old are you?
I'm 46 years old.
So, age of 40.
Yeah.
Working out that you're pretty much a step away from homelessness.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, awful.
Yeah.
It's not good. No independence. Forced to live somewhere you particularly don't want to with my son. Scary.
How did he cope?
He was okay. We sort of sheltered him a lot from the actual situation, but he had his mum, and he was, it was hard. Yeah. So
how did you recognise that you were at a point where you obviously desperately needed help?
$500 a week rent and working 40, 50 hours a week, so I was tired anyway, but needed help. So, but
you rang AC.care?
Yeah, I gave AC.care a ring for sure. And there's always people that are worse off, you know what I mean? I was lucky to have a roof over our heads, but we needed a rental, we needed a house. So Daniel is the guy that I spoke to, and he was fantastic, do you know what I mean? Like just the support even on a phone call, it was pretty good. First involvement with AC.care was when COVID went into full blown, we couldn't go to my parents' house, so everyone was scared, it's the unknown. But I can remember New Year's Day, we went down the beach camping for New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day we suddenly realised we've got nowhere to go. So we camped for a couple of nights, and finally we went to AC.care, and this is, we both weren't working, we'd lost our jobs, kids couldn't go to school, and we had no money. So the savings that pretty much dwindled away, and so the week previous to that we motel-hopped, this is right in the middle of summer of tourists, and so we had no money, and AC.care, they put us up for a week in accommodation, which is just fantastic. We had a whole week where we didn't have to stress out, wonder where we're going to go, and food there, they helped us. We survived. Clothing, everything. We would not have survived that week without them at all.
Just listening, even the toll on your mental health to deal with that.
Yeah. No, it was all, it was bad. And that's the other thing too, the other side of things, the mental health. They were good.
Kelly, tell me all about AC.care and the help that they've been able to give you.
AC.care have given me more than I could absolutely ever imagine. Firstly, it's a place that you can actually call and someone will answer the phone for a start. You're not sitting on, you know what I mean? Like you're actually speaking to a real life person. They're face to face too, so, and they make it feel like it's not your fault, you know what I mean? Because, I guess when you look back at it, it's not our fault, but, there's I didn't know what, I've never been in that situation before, so it's pretty hard, basing decisions on, there's no precedent, set for what that was all about, so, but they gave us clothes, on our, we had clothes, We had food, we had warmth, and we had a roof over our heads. So.
Did you ever in your wildest dreams think you'd be knocking on AC.care's door?
Absolutely not. No, it's a hard fall from the top to the bottom. Like, you know, I've owned a business before. My ex-partner, he was, you know, a chemical engineer, so he's on good money, and yeah, like it, you know, just with the click of a finger, overnight everything can change. So, you know what I mean?
Kelly, how have things changed in the last couple of years? Hopefully things have got a whole lot better.
Well, they have, yeah. I think they've got a whole lot. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's always people that are worse off than myself, you know what I mean? So I've always donated, you know, and then to be on the other end of the stick's pretty bad, but life's good. It's got a lot better. It's still, you know, there's still that, you know, how long am I going to have my rental for? But, you know, I've got a full-time job. My son's in a fantastic school, and we've got support. So, and AC.care is one of those support networks that, you know, you can always fall back onto.
Kelly, there's going to be a lot of people watching this video, and they're going to want to know, I suppose, why they should support AC.care.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
Well, I think they need to put themselves in other people's positions to start with, and think. Well, they need to hear people's stories, and then they need to put their thoughts together and know that AC.care helps a lot of people. You know what I mean, and saves lives. It mentally, physically, financially. You know, it's they just need to put themselves in people's situation. They'll know why they need to help if they can.
Kelly, I am blown away by your story. I am blown away that you have had to deal with the things that you've dealt with in the last 3 years, and I really don't think that I could cope with it. You are far braver, I think, than I am. It has been amazing to have the chance to talk to you. Thank you for sharing your story.
No, thanks for listening.